In September 2024, three of YouTube's biggest names, Jimmy Donaldson, Logan Paul, and KSI, teamed up to launch Lunchly, pitching it as a better-for-you reboot of everyone's favorite childhood Lunchables to slap two powerhouse brands together, MrBeast Feastables candy plus Paul KSI's Prime hydration drink, and create grab-and-go meal kits that promised more electrolytes, fewer calories, and big gestures instead of mid-moments. On paper, it branded boxes full of pizza, nachos, or turkey stacks, complete with chips, salsa, cheese, a Prime drink, and a Feastables bar. You just know this has got to be amazing, right? It should have been a slam dunk. After all, these guys have teen cred for days. They teased Lunchly on Instagram and YouTube, and the moment it hit social media, the hype train left the station. But within weeks, Lunchly went from the next big thing to meme fodder. Why? Because influencer fatigue has set in. Audiences are growing skeptical of celebrity product drops, and hype alone no longer cuts it. It's the classic fallacy of assuming star power can cover up a subpar product. As one marketer bluntly put it, Lunchly ended up proving that influencers and hype marketing can never truly hide a bad product. In short, fans have learned to skip past the spawns. In fact, a recent study found only about 12% of consumers actually trust products promoted by influencers. And shockingly, over 40% of those buyers later regret the purchase. Put another way, loyal fans have started to sniff out which code deals and which are cash grabs. By the time Lunchly launched, that trust tank was already running on empty. Despite the fading influencer magic and aggressive rollout, the creators announced the brand on September 16, 2024, and within days boxes started popping up on real shelves. The official Lunchly site even featured a store locator, a clear sign they expected nationwide placement. Lunchly was slated to launch first in major chains. Kroger and Albertsons were listed, with big box Mart and Target expected to follow soon. The founders weren't messing around. They hyped up Lunchly as a revolution in the lunch market, complete with in-store promotions and colorful she-catch young eyes. At launch, each box was a cross-promotion buffet, a small bottle of Prime hydration, strawberry banana, cherry freeze, etc., a mini Feastables candy bar, and one of 4 meal kits, the pizza, fiesta nachos, turkey stack'ems, or barbecue chicken dippers. The pitch was grab-and-go Lunchable, the kind of convenience busy families might love. Marketing copy touted real cheese, flavorful combos, and big gestures. MrBeast even bragged it would disrupt the lunch market for kids with healthier, better-tasting options. In short, the logistics side was there. Flashy product design, retail a coordinated social media blitz. But there was one logistical elephant in the room: scale. They were used to selling a soda and candy bar with multi-year shelf lives, not perishable lunch boxes. Ramping up production and distribution on that timeline was a tall order. Still, the plan was clear: push Lunchly into as many stores as possible, let the internet chatter do the rest. For a couple of weeks, it looked like their plan might work. The boxes were everywhere, from Instagram feeds to actual aisles. Kids at lunch tables were buzzing, and parents saw eye-roll-worthy ads on TikTok with kids mugging for the camera. Visual cue, montage of supermarket shelves with Lunchly boxes, followed by excited kids saying, "Snack time!" Then reality set in, literally. Early adopters began opening their Lunchly kits to find unappetizing surprises. The tipping point came when popular cooking YouTuber Rosanna Pansino posted an unboxing video on October 19, 2024. She opened a pizza kit, 3 cracker crusts, sauce, pepperoni, and a packet of shredded cheese, and immediately spotted blue mold on the cheese. The expiration date on her kit was December 8th, well in the future, yet parts of the cheese looked already spoiled. On camera, Pansino declared, "This is molded, not safe." That one clip racked up hundreds of thousands of views and spurred a tidal wave of similar complaints. Within hours, other Lunchly buyers were sharing photos and TikToks of suspicious cheese clumps, while influencers and parents expressed real concern online. Suddenly, Lunchly's better-for-you promise looked painfully ironic. The product itself was literally not even safe to eat. It's hard to sell a healthier lunch when half your product appears rotten. Notice how the portion of queso cheese dip is tiny compared to the chips, and in many customer videos, that cheese even turned blue. Logan Paul tweeted that they'd had lives building our brands, now we want to build businesses, trying to reframe Lunchly as a serious venture rather than just another cash grab. Lunchly issued a statement insisting each meal undergoes multiple inspections and approvals, including that of the USDA, before shipping out. In other words, trust us, these kits were inspected. But by then, the internet was flooded with the phrase Lunchly mold. Even punchlines about mold eventually turned into memes. To make matters worse, stock was flying off shelves initially, but once customers started returning boxes or complaining, retailers quietly started clearing out the remaining inventory. Insider whispers say some stores even marked Lunchly down or pulled it entirely. In early 2025, the brand seemed to vanish from many chains, fueling rumors of recalls, which Logan Paul hastily denied, noting Lunchly was still listed on Kroger's site and selling elsewhere. Lunchly's stumble isn't unique. It belongs to a growing hall of shame for influencer food fails. Hype might get you Instagram buzz, but if the product itself is weak, even outside food, the signs are everywhere. PayPal's Honey plugin, once everywhere thanks to influencers, eventually got called a scam. People are waking up to the idea that a celebrity name on the box is no substitute for quality. All this is to say, Lunchly crashed into a perfect storm of influencer fatigue and cynical consumers. If you've been seeing ads after every YouTube video or TikTok, you're not crazy. Lunchly ended up as Exhibit A of hype without substance. So what does this mean for the future of influencer-led food brands? Simply put, the Lunchly debacle signals that hype alone isn't a recipe for success. Fans de-hungrier than ever. They want taste, value, and trust, not just a cameo in a promo video. In an age of attention recession, content saturation, and declining trust are rampant. Even companies who throw celebrity money at a product can't ignore the fundamentals of quality and safety. Looking ahead, future influencer food ventures will need to focus on actual product development, not just marketing buzz. The creators behind Lunchly are media geniuses, but Lunchly's crash shows that an influencer empire can't save a bad product. As one write-up proof that even influencers can't save a bad product. Brands will need to spend more time on R&D, better taste testing, and realistic timelines for shelves. Otherwise, they risk ending up like Lunchly, a viral punchline. There's a silver lining though. If nothing else, Lunchly's fall teaches a valuable lesson. It reminds creators that you can build hype, but you also have to deliver on the promise. For audiences, it's a nudge to stay skeptical of hype. The fact that healthier lunch boxes are now meme material shows how low trust has sunk. If creators truly want to change what lunchtime looks like for the next generation, as they claimed, they'll need to marry their brand power with actual eating-worthy ingredients, not just slick packaging.